if you start with two languages, so you have 80% of your internationalization. Because once you have something like currency or like currency to display, this will depend on the language, and in your code you will use some library to localize it. So every software development framework and language like Swift or Kotlin, they have the libraries that just help you localize everything. When you also this is also about using Unicode for string resources, and also this is thinking about localization will imply that you do not hard code any string resources into the code. You will be keeping them in separate resource files, and those resource files are actually is what being localized down. Also, you will be considering using different fonts. For example, for Latin languages, so there are lots of fonts, but if you use that font for Chinese or Japanese characters, there might be no glyphs present. They just no glyphs in the font. So for different languages, you would be, especially when in the game development, you would be selecting different fonts. And if you're ever considering releasing your game in some Arabic countries, which have, or Israel, so which have right to left layout, so this also implies that you think about the layouts, and to build the proper workflow that does not slow down your releases. So imagine that you organize your code, you have string resources that are separated from the code, you have internationalized your game, all the fonts and encodings, everything, but you have files and you have 20 languages to localize into. You have localization files multiplied by 20 times more localization files, and this must be organized in some way. And back in time, there were no such things to organize, but now we have lots of localization platforms. The key point of organizing proper localization workflow is using some of the localization platforms available on the market. There are maybe dozen of them. I can name Crowdin as a good example. So the platform allows you to basically integrate with your GitHub repository. For example, if you keep your resource files in some Git repository, so it can easily integrate and just can take your files from there and extract all the localizable strings, and it provides the environment for a manager and translators to do the actual translations, and then it just creates a pull request to your repository back with localized versions of the files. So, and you just accept the pull request and you have everything localized. And you don't even, you can automate this. So once you add some new lines of text that must be localized, overnight you get the pull request from 20 translators that did their work. And you just accept the pull request, and then you have your build localized. And this leads us to this continuous delivery pipeline where you can build nightly builds, just pulling the localized resources from the platform. So the central point of automation and organization of the actual localization process is some localization platform. And also what's important is using some SDK to deliver translations to the app, to your app. So without rebuilding it and without republishing it on the stores, because republishing and waiting for approval from App Store could take some time, and there are SDKs that just get the new versions of the translation just over the internet, and this is also could be a feature of a platform you're using. So using an SDK is a good device so that you can update translators, add new languages, update translations on the fly. So this will help not impact the release times